A few years ago, we had a very big challenge where some of Ugandan borders were closed. That is some of the feeling that still people take, that some of the borders are still closed. Well, it's news and good news that it is not true. Borders in Uganda are open. And today, we are in Bunagana, in KISORO, just across the border is DR Congo. We are here to have an interaction with the customs team of URA in Bunagana, where we are going to have a conversation about the processes, the procedures, and some of the goods they are handling in and out of this country. Mind you, it is important to also note something that has piqued my mind, that exports are big here. It is very important that you can export goods to Congo without any hindrance and without any challenge. And with me, I am going to have a good conversation, I am sure, with one of the best customs leaders in Bunagana, who is Mr. Jacob Sabiti, who is here to come and walk us through. So, Mr. Sabiti, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Hey.
Good morning.
Please say hi to our viewers, introduce yourself and what exactly you do here in Bunagana.
Yes, good morning, our viewers. I'm Jacob Gamukama. I'm a customs officer situated in Bunagana, Customs, Uganda. And basically we facilitate trade, that is both imports and exports of goods. We facilitate passenger travel. As you can see, the border is now open for both cargo clearance and passenger. And that is handled through customs procedures and processes. We handle all exports all over Uganda which are destined to exit through Bunagana. And for all manufactured goods, those which are coming from the manufacturing units, they have to come with EX1s, that is a regime being used to export, EX3s for export.
Well, we are going to go into this discussion. Bunagana and the whole environment, there is a lot of news about the happenings in Congo and the rebel activity. Is it in any way affecting the operations of Bunagana border post?
Currently, at the moment, we've not witnessed any challenges with the other side of the border. At the moment, we've not experienced any challenges with the colleagues on the other side. We are selling all our goods. Most of those are basically exports, and they are receiving them. And all exports which are coming from Uganda are going through. We've not had any disturbances with them, and we cannot control whatever happens the other side. What we control is basically this side of Uganda, and we've not received any complaints between the to maintain the border health agencies around. So we're encouraging Ugandans those who have trade, they could come and use Bunagana.
Okay. Yeah. Now, where are we now? I see we are out here in the yard.
This is the yard actually.
Some trucks.
Yeah.
What are they carrying, and what is this yard used for?
This is the customs yard. Most vehicles arrive and depart from here. Now, for instance, these vehicles are carrying neutral spirit, some denatured spirits which they use in the manufacture of kombucha.
Kombucha. Kombucha is also manufactured in Congo.
They are doing kombucha. So these ones arrived and we've taken photos and we've cleared. They are waiting to be.
They are waiting to be taken.
Taken.
So this is the departure and
arrive and depart.
You park here whether you're exporting or importing.
You first arrive here, finish the customs processes of departing and exiting. Or when you arrive, we clear your goods, pay taxes. Those which don't need to pay taxes, you get documentation. And you proceed inwards. If you're taking them outside, you register the barrier, do registration, finish the validation of the T1, depart it, and the good continues.
Good. Now, you've mentioned customs procedures.
Yes, please.
Which has been one of the key things that we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Now, when you mention customs procedures, take us through those procedures. Someone has brought, let's first start with the imports.
Yes, please.
If someone has brought goods from Congo,
yes, please.
They have their goods. What are those procedures, step by step, that you take them through here in Bunagana?
First of all, what we do when the goods come, they are registered at the barrier. whatever vessel they are using to transport. Most of the time we are using these local borders from Congo, because the road is not good from here to Goma. The road is not good. The other side, however, on the Ugandan side is fully tarmac till Kampala. We receive the goods, put them in our warehouse. There's a place we designated in the office to act as a warehouse. Verify them, count them, know whatever good we have. We usually use a documentation called PB4 declaration.
PB4 declaration.
Yeah, that is for small goods less than $2,000.
Okay.
For anything which is greater than $2,000, we advise the client to pick up an agent, and they use an IM4. An IM4. Or direct. Yeah.
So let's focus on the PB4.
Yes.
The ones who are smaller quantities.
Yes.
So what happens on that PB4 and what next after that?
What I do, I use I first verify, get the goods, the number, the quantity. Are they allowed in the country? Are the expiry dates good? Are they within range? Then I pick values from the value database, apply them, then help the client declare using a SCUDA system. Then after I issue them an assessment, the system will you assess this, the issue. The system issues the assessment, print it, the client pays. When the client pays, the payment reflects in the system. Release the goods, exit them from the system. The client then picks transport and continues. With that one also will require stamping the documents, authenticating them that they pass through customs. You see, then they will proceed inward with their goods for home consumption. That is.
So basically, any trader that and the goods are $2,000 and below,
that is
the procedure is
PB4.
Handled just inside. They don't need anyone to clear it.
Yeah, that one we handle it as customs officers because the value is low.
The value is lower.
Any product which exceeds the value of $2,000, even the system does not allow it. It triggers you and tells you this exceeds the PB4 value. You need to get an agent, advise the client, get an agent. The agent picks the value from us as applied in the database, the value database. Then they declare as the IM4. Then they proceed. But since the border open, I've not gotten a client who has to declare an IM4. All of them have been using PB4.
Yeah. So small trade is big here.
Yeah.
And it is being facilitated.
Those which are coming in, they're destined for Uganda. But what is happening here, we are handling most of the exports.
Okay. So just about the imports, if someone is out there and wants to import, or what are some of those challenges that people should know, those who wants to import from Congo, before we shift going to the conversation of exports?
The only challenges now, because our nearby town from here, Bunagana, the side of Congo, is Goma. And we've heard that the road from Goma to Bunagana is still these Maram roads, and it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. That is one of the basic challenges we've had. But people can manage to maneuver. The other thing is the counterparts the other side. Our colleagues the other side. We don't know more about them. As customs, we don't know about them, and we cannot control whatever. It's not like any other borders where we have stakeholders and you can engage them, you can do so
it's a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, so we are trying to establish contact step by step, gaining trust between them and us. But still, when we find challenges, usually we talk to management.
Okay.
Management then advises on how to handle such matters.
Wonderful. Now, you've stated you handle a lot of exports here.
Yeah, exports.
So someone who wants to export, there's been a thought that exports are no longer accepted. What do you speak about that?
Well, actually, me, I joined Bunagana. I joined the team in Bunagana in July, mid-July. But ever since I arrived here, I have not met any limitation on exports, Ugandan exports. Though there was a rumor and saying that Ugandan exports are not supposed to go to the other side of Congo, they are not being received. You know, a lot of rattling and rumoring. But all the exports which are majorly passing here are Ugandan exports, apart from some few which came from Busia, Kenya, and those were basically plastics.
Plastics.
But most of all the exports we've handled here majorly
Ugandan exports.
And they are receiving them very well. And the people who are trading are Ugandan. The people who are selling, for instance, we have Hima Cement going. The person handling that consignment is Ugandan. We have Chief Waraji going. We have some few sodas going. We have beer few going, but again they are working on the process because they were exporting. They were capturing the documents locally. So what we are suggesting with them that they handle it from the manufacturing unit for better accountability, because exports there is a refund on most of these exports. So if we don't handle the process very well, it is subject to abuse. So we are advising all the traders to go to the manufacturing units, let's say Nairobi breweries, Uganda breweries, and buy
direct from the manufacturer,
so that the refund process is handled. It's not only about exporting, but it's also handling the other procedures which will later follow after the export has left Uganda. And some of those procedures are people call for refunds because there's an export refund somewhere when they've exported goods, and if there's a breakage in that flow of VAT, it may not be well on us because we are not collecting it to refund. So we advise them. Let them start picking the beer from the manufacturing units.
If someone wants to export, is hearing this message, number one, what do they have? What information should they have firsthand? Number two, what procedures do they have to go through so that when they come, which papers should they have? What procedures do they take when we get here? But first, so the general information that now someone who wants to export.
For example, like it is for PB4 for imports. They also in exports we have simplified exports, those which are not greater than $2,000. Those ones can be handled here. You can drive your goods, arrive here and say that they are not $2,000. We value, then we see it's true. Then we give you a simplified export document. Then you just proceed and take your goods to the market in Congo. Anything which is greater than $2,000, you need to get an agent still. And they declare. There are various export regimes from EX1, 3, 8. Those are the major ones for exports. But now for people who are buying manufactured goods, let's say like beer, we are advising them to capture the documents from an inland station. Let's say a truck of beer is destined to exit from Bunagana. You're buying your beer, let's say in Mbarara. Let the office in Mbarara help you verify that you've loaded these crates of beer, declare an EX8, they give it a T1, seal the truck. When the truck arrives here, I will do a simple process. I just take photos, send them to Kampala, they validate, say this beer came from Mbarara, it has a document. Then we give you a green light and you proceed to the market in Congo. Other than just going and buying the beer in KISORO, because that one makes our refund process difficult. You see what I'm talking about. Because also as an organization, we are trying to collect data which is viable, which should be used at ministerial level, even as an organization. So data is better collected at some level. Because here we might say that we exported from KISORO a certain number of crates, and it makes it quite difficult to ascertain. So we advise them, if you want to deal in manufactured goods, please go to the manufacturers or their distributors.
How about if foodstuffs, things that are not manufactured?
Those ones
how do they?
Those ones, food stuff, produce, goods which are less than $2,000. Those ones are handled here. You can capture an EX1 using an agent here. Let's say like maize, flour, simple plastics. Those ones you can capture from here. Those ones are accepted. They use a regime called EX1, export one. That one is because they are perishable, and somebody is waiting for the food to sell it in the market. Usually they pass on market days, that is Monday and Thursday, and somebody has come with a truck of posho, they capture an EX1, they proceed to the market very fast to meet their clients.
Because it's perishable.
It's perishable.
Okay, they have cleared with the inland people, or they have captured EX1, then they come here. What happens?
Here, when the truck arrives here, first of all, it has to have the documents, authenticate the documents. That is the document.
By authentication, what do you mean?
I verify the documents. I see the documents, I see where they are coming from, the cargo which is loaded. Just by reading the documents, I will know the truck is loading, let's say, beer. It is coming from Uganda breweries. It left Port Bell on this date. It is supposed to have arrived here. Which seal has been there? Which seals are there? Who is the driver? Who is the officer who worked on it? How many crates are there? Then I'll pick my phone. We have an app we use. It's called the transit monitoring system. I take photos. In those photos, we take 5 photos. On one of that photo, it's called a selfie photo, where I have to take a photo with my face on the truck. To tell the people in Kampala, actually this truck has arrived and it is with me in Bunagana. Then I send that task to somebody in TMS validation. They validate and close the T1. When that process is done in Kampala, my job is to put it in the transit register. We have a transit register here, register the truck number, the seal which came with it, and the date it has exited. Here and even at the barrier, they register it. Then we hand over the truck to proceed to Congo. Oh, very easy process. It takes less than 5 minutes if everything is stable.
So in less than 5 minutes,
the truck has been cleared.
Are done.
Yeah,
the truck has been cleared.
Yeah,
it's en route.
I will take the photo. Somebody in Kampala validates, and the truck will proceed within less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
Everything, if it remains constant. Yeah.
So in majorly, what are some of the main products and goods that are being exported, or what are having been at the border for that time?
Yeah.
Someone who is watching out there, what are some of the main things that they can, because you want Ugandans to export that money? Because
that's why we are here to facilitate
them. Yeah. What are some of the products someone watching out there would know that there is a market for this product going on in Bunagana?
Actually, one of our biggest exports right now is cement. Cement from Hima Cement. That gives you a picture that maybe they need a lot of cement. We've done a chief product, Waraji. That is, I think, was it coffee spirit? Then there are some few sodas. Yeah, they are coming through. Then we have plastics. Then we have food stuff.
And that is where I want, because
food stuff.
Many the Hima and stuff people can buy and export. But the food stuffs that everyone can.
Yeah, you see now
that's the trade that they can.
This region is actually majorly agriculture. In their activity, their major activity is agriculture, and there is a lot of food surplus, most especially Irish beans, peas, and those ones is being simplified. They go on a daily basis. Daily basis food stuff. Yeah. We expect a lot of food here.
You export food. Yeah. So someone out there should be engaged in food stuffs and become an export to Congo.
Definitely. Yeah. The only thing maybe you have to, if you have a client, you can easily export.
Now, on the bit of taxes, we have done the facilitation bit. Are exports charged?
Yeah, there are some exports which are charged. The government introduced a levy on fish, and we've seen some small amount of silverfish mokene passing through, and we've been generating those exports levies on those small amounts. So we encourage people who have their silverfish inland and they fail to get market. I think there's market this side. They should come, because there's a gentleman who came from Yalelo, a fish farm from Njero. They had come fishing a depot, and they were talking about establishing a depot. And we encourage them, and I think they are coming. Yalelo from Njero somewhere. So we encourage such people, if we get such volumes going, because first of all, that's a Ugandan made product, and there is a levy on it when you're exporting. Then also the government, during the budgetary policy, they introduced a $10 per metric ton on maize brand, wheat brand, and the cotton cake. But we've not received any consignment on that. Yeah.
Okay.
But the rest of exports are free.
Free
Yeah.
of charge. I want to pick your mind on when you said there is a refund process in terms of exports when you export. How does that start so that someone out there is prepared for them to get that refund? What should they do, and the whole process of
You see, there was a time when we had a challenge simply because the export was not handled very well from where a data breakage. Simply because the export was not handled very well from where breakage. Simply because the export was not handled very well from where
someone wants to qualify and should indeed qualify for those funds. What do they have to do, and how is the whole procedure handled?
The procedure, the reason why exports actually have refunds, it was an initiative by government actually to motivate people to export more. That's to balance the trade imbalances. We export more, and as we import, we export. So they introduced a refund that any person who would do export would get a refund. But it was subject to abuse. And you see in analysis, if you don't handle export very well, there's what we call a data breakage. You could not do analysis very well for exports. So in order for somebody to enjoy, indeed, exported the product is out, it has gone, and you enjoy the export refund. That thing was subject to abuse.
Oh, this is the storage room that you talked about.
This is the storage room. Yeah.
So this
we got information. This is concrete from Rwanda. Somebody brought it in.
Okay.
And they did not pay tax. So we got information yesterday. They picked it. Today in the morning.
Smuggling?
Yes.
Hey, there is smuggling also in Bunagana.
No, this was on the other side of clear.
Okay. So get back to
the refund process. The refund process, it requires that we pick data which is good. In one way to pick the data which is good, we are advised as customs that whoever is interested in exporting any manufactured good should pick it from an inland station. The documentation should be done inland.
Capture.
Go to any customs area, they are all over Kampala, any bond, introduce yourself, put the trucks there, they verify, give you an export document that is EX8, and they put a T1, seal the truck, and the truck proceeds with its journey to Bunagana.
Okay.
When it arrives in Bunagana, then it will go to the other area plate, they validate and they depart the T1. Somebody would say I've exported and maybe they connect with the customs officer on the ground and they export.
And they export products that actually
have not gone.
They ask for refund, but I have not exported.
Then that what the risk was, that we would end up refunding money which is not which is not supposed to have been refunded. We would lose. URA ends up losing money it has collected.
Yet the country is not going to benefit.
To what we would call it, to use to a bogus export.
And exported.
Yeah, because that one would involve two offices. The office inland has seen the truck. They've received and verified and loaded the truck in an officer's presence. Even me, I have to make sure that that truck I've received it, verified it, and it leaves and it goes to the destination. Okay.
Lastly, it is common knowledge here in this country that some people smuggling is a challenge. One of the biggest challenges that we face as a country. Here in Bunagana, how is that notion? How is it handled, and what do you have to speak about?
Yeah, you see the borders are porous, and there are very many other entry points on those porous areas, and the customs doesn't have a presence there. But we've managed to do what we call networking, informal networking. The good thing, you have some background of information gathering. So we've laid a network of people along the entire border. But you see, when this terrain in this area is hilly, it has a good vegetation cover, it is wet. You see, even those informers have challenges in doing their work, and the road networks also, they are rough. So I don't know how even to tell it. What we need is more sensitization, radio sensitization. All what you're doing in using Tujenge has to come in KISORO, all that. But when most of these guys, when they come here, and they realize I've been paying more. They actually sit down and some ladies cry. You know, I've been paying more to these guys, yet the actual tax is cheap. And you tell them, you just walk in here, pay for some goods. If you cannot manage to pay for all, let's say you have some 3 jerrycans of oil, pay for 1, leave 2.
But you see, time has never been enough. What are your last words for the person watching out there, Bunagana, and the whole country, so that they can come?
Actually, what we want to do is to encourage whoever trader who is there and wants to export, let them come and export through Bunagana. Trade is not limited for any Ugandan product. And then the person who wants to come and import through Bunagana, we receive good. Actually, you could come and consult which goods can I bring. You know, some of them deal with cosmetics. Congolese cosmetics, they come through Congo. There are some which are banned, but not every cosmetic is banned. Yeah, some are cleared by UNBS. Yeah, we shall give you the list that this is acceptable, this is not acceptable. Then you bring in your goods.
So literally, it is better they come and consult before they go. And
actually, they can consult everywhere. Even in Kampala, they can walk to headquarters and consult at headquarters. That is enough. Even headquarters, if they lack information, they could actually do it. If a client is anywhere, take the information, they give it to us, then we proofread it, then send back.
That has been us. Like you've seen, it has been Bunagana border point in KISORO district. You can come and export. This country needs to balance its debt. It needs to balance. We need more exports than imports. And just like Mr. Sabit has said, they are easily clearing those consignments in 2 hours, in 1 hour, whether perishable or non-perishable. You can be on your way to selling your products in Congo, as long as the papers that you need, like he has explained, are in order, and we shall ably facilitate you. This has been me on behalf of the URA team and customs and tax education team, bringing you informative information that you should use. We expect the border to be more busy when you learn that the exports are big, but you can also come and import through Bunagana if you are nearby. Andrew Bukenya is my name, who has been your host for this special edition of Customs One.